Hello and welcome everyone. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to do the Tunisian lattice stitch or the diagonal lattice stitch. So first, this stitch pattern is worked over 2 rows and you need to start with odd number of stitches. What you need to do first, you need to do your foundation row. If you're not sure how to do the foundation row, please pause this video, watch my video on how to do your foundation row and come back to it. So once you prepare your foundation row of odd number of stitches, we can start the first row of the Tunisian lattice stitch. So what we need to do is we will start with Tunisian 2 stitches together. So you will need to insert your hook from right to left under the first 2 vertical bars, yarn over and pull up a loop through both of them, and then we are going to go back into the first of these 2 vertical bars. We pull up a loop like so. Then we are going to go to the next 2 of our front vertical bars. We insert the hook from right to left under both of these, yarn over and pull through a loop through both of these, and then we are going to go back to the first of these 2 vertical bars, insert the hook from right to left, yarn over and pull up a loop, and we are going to continue with this pattern. So we will go under both of these, under the first, under both next 2, and then return back to the first one like so. And now we are left with 1 more vertical bar before our end stitch. So we just do the ordinary Tunisian simple stitch into this bar, and then we will do our end stitch. We need to rotate the fabric. We'll insert the hook under both of the bars, left, right and left, yarn over, pull through, and then we will continue with the standard return pass. So we'll chain 1, and then we will yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, over, pull through 2 to the end. And this will conclude the first row of our Tunisian lattice stitch. What we're going to do in the next row is we will offset it by 1. So while in the first row we started with the stitch under both of the bars, we will start this row with Tunisian simple stitch into the first bar like so. So do 1 Tunisian simple stitch, and then we will continue with the pattern as before. So we'll need to insert the hook under both of these bars, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then we will return to the first stitch. Okay, and we will continue with this pattern right to the end. Like so. And now we have 2 bars left before our end stitch, so we will continue with the stitch pattern into the first one, and then we will do our end stitch, followed by the standard return pass. We'll need to chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2 to the end. Like so. Okay, and you can already see the lattice is started to form here, so we can do another row together. So in this row we'll start with the vertical into the first 2 vertical bars, and then we return into the first one, continue with 2 and then into first one, into 2 and then back to the first one, like so, into the first one. You will see that we have one last vertical bar left, so we'll do Tunisian simple stitch here, followed by an end stitch, like so, and then we continue with standard return pass. All the way to the end. Okay, and now we will do the second row of our repeat, where we offset the row by 1. So we need to do 1 Tunisian simple stitch into first vertical bar, and then we will do 2 stitches together and back into the first one. Again, 2 stitches together, back into the first one, 2 stitches together, back into the first one, and again we have last 2 vertical bars left before the end stitch, so we will do 2 stitches together, back into the first one, and then we will do our end stitch. Okay, so now you would continue with your standard return pass. Just to recap, the Tunisian lattice stitch, or the diagonal lattice stitch, is a repeat of 2 rows. You need to start with the odd number of stitches. So this stitch is very nice. It's beautiful in combination with other stitches. I've used the diagonal lattice stitch in my cowl that I'm going to show you now. As you can see, this middle section, is in Tunisian lattice stitch, while the other sections are in Tunisian basketweave stitch, and I'm going to make tutorial for this one as well, so watch the space. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and let me know in the comment section what other Tunisian stitches you would like to learn. Thank you, and see you later.